I have now decided that I will not be really. I am not from now on really officially a part of the fragrance community because I just I think it's I have been through too much negative experiences, and I'm simply fed up with that, and with feeling frustrated and angry and you know offended. And I wish I had quit last year, when because that was when I really discovered how terrible this community can be. Yes, I did. And many people, well, some people have also left it, by the way, so far, and mostly people who were, not fake enough. Put it that way, they were not malicious in any way, not uh, narcissistic or egoistic, and they just couldn't handle it anymore, obviously. And that's the goal for me as well. I am tired of this whole thing. And yeah, so last year, first time I discovered the dark side of the Fragcomm. And it was first, of course, I told you already in February when I went to the channel of Mr. who calls himself Ramsey. That was when I discovered the snob part of the community anyway, and the know-it-all part, and sorry. But also later on that year, I discovered the dark side of an individual known as Mr. Smelly as well, and also later on, as I got to know some other people there on other channels, I found out there's just so much BS going on, people being paid by, companies just to make good reviews about their fragrances, their perfumes, and pretending like they have integrity. What a laugh. Yeah, they pretend that they are not biased or they are not bought in any way, that they are not shills. Well, well, I don't know really what to say. I'm just tired of this bullshit, as I said, falling out with people over what. I don't even know myself sometimes. Somebody can't stand, you know, me trying, I guess, even though I'm not deliberately trying to steal their thunder or their spotlight away, but sometimes it goes like that, hey, you can't hate me for being who I am, for being liked by many people, and I mean, the real people of Fragcomm, you influencers, you shills, you reviewers who think you know it all, most of you are not really the part of it. You are not what really makes it go, what makes it spin. It is the fans, the little people. And I used to be one of them as well. let's get this clear. I started doing reviews of perfumes before I joined Fragcomm. Not long before, but before. And I didn't even know that Fragcomm existed. Or, hadn't ever been there. And hadn't it been for Mr. Smelly and his, then favorite new guest, Erica, I would have never, stumbled on this community, upon it. Because, yeah, in June 22, early June the 4th, I think it was, doesn't matter, 22. One night I was a little bored and I happened to catch that live stream. And I wish I never did, of course, but it was fun at first, yeah. There were some good moments, I'm not gonna deny that, but all in all, it wasn't. I mean, I should have backed out before when I saw that this is, this can be, this can turn pretty ugly, and yeah, what happened is actually I now discovered that I, since last summer till now, I had been actually discouraged, or Mr. Smelly and some of his, I don't know, cohorts have been actively trying to discourage me from coming to that stream by timing me out all the time, constantly, every time I came on there, on the chat, I mean. And what a tactic, right? Wow, man. I mean, yeah. But of course, he pretended like he didn't know what was going on, but still, uh, the guy that I knew did time me out for sure several times. He still kept his ranch there, despite me going personally to Dan, and saying what's going on, that he's timing me out. He's abusing his power, right? But no, he still remained on that channel, and but now I see it wasn't all he. It wasn't all him. It was Mr. Smelly. He wanted to chase me away, to put it that way. But yeah, at the same time, he pretends like he likes me, like I'm would like a part of the community, and But yeah, what happened is that I kind of started to grow in popularity last year, and he couldn't handle it. So, yeah, naturally, he didn't want me there anymore. Like he didn't want several people also once they started having their own fame on their own channels and their own streams. Yeah, several people. I don't know if I want to mention them or their nicknames, but yeah. Anyway, I'd rather not. I want to keep them out of this bullshit. So, yeah, this guy is just, I mean, but he's not the only one who is like that. I mean, I learned that certain streamers, they don't like someone else being funnier or as funny or as eloquent as they are. Especially if they don't really think, they don't approve of that person. They don't think that person is, you know, like thinks like them and has the same taste as they have. Especially if that person has a taste that they perceive is not so good. Yeah, but I can only say that one of these, even though I also think he is a part of this snob tribe of Fragcomm, he still has decency enough not to ban anybody or block or whatever, treat people like shit. That's Mr. You Smells Good Eugene. And thank you for that, Eugene. You have enough humanity left in you. And, because not that long ago we had a little, spat on the stream, but he was like, I thought he wanted me to go, but he was like, no, I don't want you to go. And that's the only time I heard somebody say that to me when were having an argument. A streamer, the host, saying, no, I don't want you to go. I just want you to, respect me a little bit more. And I was, all right, great, fair enough. Whoever treats me like that, I'm going to give them respect. And I did. I apologized later on in the comments section. I apologized. And yeah, all good. But so many, nobody else, I have never seen anybody else do that. They will never want to have you there, Maybe they will pretend to, but no. They will rather have you, gone forever than if you say something that offends them. Yeah, because that points to the sad fact that these people are not mature enough as people, as persons. They haven't matured. They are trying to heal their complexes. Yeah, their complexes, their insecurities by, being out there. And look at me, look what I got. Look what my bottles. Look what I know. Listen to me. I'm the wise guy. I'm the wise man. And so yeah, it is both sad and ridiculous at the same time, even laughable to an extent. And yeah, at the same time, many of those people, from what I've heard of them, they are not really the winners that much in real life. They are not doing so well in their private lives, so that becomes even worse. They become even worse to deal with because of that. When you project your own BS on others, your own problems, insecurities, whatever, that's when you are really, lost it. You have lost any shred of dignity and respect from me, anyway, and people like me. So yeah, and I'm only sad that I will not be there. I mean, I'm not saying I'm completely done. I will never be appearing in any streams in the chat because I want to support. And I didn't mention him last time because I forgot. I'm really sorry, but my new, let's say, buddy, Mike, or I smell. Hey, Mike. All the best to you, buddy. I will be there whenever he streams. If he wants me to even be on the stream, I can be at least once more. I will see. But yeah, as for the other streams, yeah, of course, there's also Kichi K. I will also be supporting her still. But as for other streams, I just also, there are some that they didn't do anything to piss me off. They don't, think that, like, for instance, some like TLTG, for instance, it's not that. But I just lost interest, alright, sorry, but I gotta say, I lost interest. I wanna be totally square with you. I lost interest because of the nature of your streams that yeah, for a while it's nice to watch it, to you know comment, and but after a while I just think it's no longer that rewarding. Sorry, but I gotta be totally honest. Yeah, I just and but kudos to you. It's nothing again. Not saying that you're a bad host, God forbid, but that I have now lost interest. Like sometimes, let's say I play guitar, and suddenly after a while, for a while I'm not longer that interested. I lose the flame, the fire. I lose the interest, right? Or in some sport, whatever. That happens. Maybe it will come back. Maybe, maybe because all the people or most people on that stream are really nice. Also, the chatters. It's one of the best, most benign streams I ever been to. So, all the best to Ross and his streams. Thank you very much. But sadly, I lost interest. I lost interest. But that goes for all the others, probably. I mean, I had enough of streams where people talk about perfume, right? That's the truth. I had enough. I can't still think, imagine me myself doing some maybe reviews of perfumes, maybe in future. But yeah, that too now, right now, I'm gonna put it on the shelf also. I'm gonna focus more on boxing and talking about these things, important things. Because once you start doing these fragrance videos, you get a certain, you know, stamp. And I don't want to have that stamp, alright? You get a certain stamp, and people can accuse you of being also a shill or whatever. You can get in all the jerks, you can get here and here. A lot of nonsense you don't really need, right? So, yeah, but I'm just now pouring out my soul and saying what I really think of everybody. And this hasn't been easy either. But that's what it is. It is what it is. We all gotta realize sooner or later that something is no longer good for us. It's no longer giving what it used to give for us, for me, and I don't know why something has changed, or, but I have been, for like 2 years now on these streams. Soon gonna be 2 years, and yeah, I've never been the type of guy who can talk about and listen people talk about that for too long before it starts to, before I start to lose interest, as I said. So anyway, Ross, I will be occasionally like coming just to say bye. Yeah, I mean, hello, pay my respects, but you know, I will not be in this participating in the same capacity anymore. Sorry, that's how I feel, and I mean, I said nothing about you, nothing against you. I lost my interest. I lost it. What can you do? I'm gonna focus more on music and maybe even writing. And yeah, I wanna focus more on that. And yeah, sometimes when I'm too bored and have nothing better to do, I can tune in, but it will not be like almost every day of the week, every night. And maybe I will also try to work on my own private life, a little bit, because I realize this does this is no replacement, for a social life. It can be, but it's not a very good one. It's not a very good one, all right. It's not. And Almanzana was right. You all need to get out. Some of you do get out. I'm not gonna say it, but I need to get out, right? So that's all. I'm still gonna be doing boxing, as I said, videos and these stuff with these heart to heart and stuff, and so yeah, I'll be there, but no longer in Fragcomm like I used to do until now. So yeah, all right. Take care, everybody.